Welcome. My name is Kevin Moriarty. I'm the Deschutes County Forester. I'm here presenting the Deschutes County Natural Resources Department presentation for County College. Natural Resources Department consists of 3 employees, myself, who's the County Forester, and then Corinne Heiner, which is the Fire Adaptive Communities Coordinator, and Lauren Street, who is our Grants Coordinator. We run a lot of programs for the county, and we also have some partners that we work with quite extensively. Just to name a few, we run Project Wildfire, Fire Free. We promote the Firewise USA program, which is actually a national program. We also run the Deschutes County Noxious Weed Advisory Committee, and are partners with the Deschutes Collaborative Forest Project, Oregon with Fire, and Deschutes Soil and Water Conservation District. Deschutes County has had a rich fire history, in the last 125 years. Specifically with this map, some things to look at are that we did get a fair amount of fires in the early 1900s, which are what you see kind of in the green polygons. And then in the 1990s and beyond is where we really started seeing a lot of fires, especially the 1990-2000s. There was 2 transformational events that occurred in Deschutes County. The Aubrey Hall fire in 1990, 22 homes were lost, and the Skeleton fire in 1996, 19 homes were lost. And that really started a call to action. That's how the Project Wildfire Committee was established, essentially. And then we also started working on community wildfire protection plans and the Fire Free program. Project Wildfire was a result of a Deschutes County effort to create a long-term wildfire mitigation strategy throughout the county. And that's basically our program, is that we provide outreach and mitigation. We also work on community wildfire protection plans. These are plans that we need to receive grant funding, and we do have 7 of them in our county. And so we, the Natural Resources Program, are the ones that out to update those community protection plans. One of the other things that we do quite a bit is Fire Free. So, we have a free yard disposal program in the spring where we offer free disposal of yard debris, usually in the month of May and June. And we've been running that for quite some time, since 1999. In 2025, we had almost 47,000 cubic yards delivered, and our average is a little under 29,000. So it was a pretty robust year for receiving vegetation debris. We also run a program to help with that through some Oregon State Fire Marshal money, and we offer dumpsters throughout the year. Again, our program allows folks to drop off land or yard debris, in the months of May and June, and that's success. That program has been going on since 1999. A little over 750,000 cubic yards have been delivered since then. On the mitigation side of our program, we do a lot of mitigation work. We offer a couple grant programs throughout the year that people can apply for on a community scale to do fire fuel reduction. After 3-4 years, we're really starting to see some success. That map on the left kind of shows where all the homeowner or the community locations are, and some of our projects have been where we've done fuel reduction. One other thing that we've started recently is a neighborhood coalition. So not only do we have our Project Wildfire regularly scheduled meetings on the 3rd Tuesday of the month, but we also have a neighborhood coalition meeting as well, which is a subcommittee of Project Wildfire that we do on the third Thursday of the month. And that's really a mentorship program to assist homeowners in getting a community fuel reduction program going in their community. And Firewise is really the program to assist with that. It's a national program that really plans out how you can do that in your community. We do have 78 active Firewise sites in Deschutes County, and that is #1 in Oregon. So like I was mentioning, for Firewise communities, we do have 78 Firewise communities in Deschutes County. That's #1 in Oregon. And we have invested $11.2 million into those communities over the last few years. So, we've invested quite a bit, and that's something we'll continue to do. Deschutes County has a robust defensible space program, and that's really where we put a lot of our grant funding towards. Research has shown that what we do in the immediate area around our homes has the greatest impact on preventing homes from igniting from a wildfire. That's why we really emphasize the Firewise USA program and the home ignition zones, and really what you do around that first 5 feet around your home is by far the most important. Our Deschutes County Noxious Weed Program is also a major part of the Natural Resources Program. We basically have 3 functions. We operate the Noxious Weed Board, we provide consultation to landowners, and we also have a financial assistance program to assist with that. So essentially our Noxious Weed Program is myself, and also Ben Hanna with the road department, and we combine to assist with that Noxious Weed Program. Our Noxious Weed Advisory Committee consists of 8 active committee members. One of the main functions that we do is we update the Deschutes County Noxious Weed List every year, but we also provide outreach and collaboration, and we do a lot of mapping for high-profile weeds, and we do actually do a little bit of treatment as well. Here's just a snapshot of what that noxious weed list looks like. And again, this is something that we update every year. So that's one of the primary functions of our job, is to update this list. We do a lot of outreach. There's a few species out there that we're really concerned with. Here's some flyers for yellow flag iris, which is something that you can see in our rivers and our canals. It's really taking over aquatic habitat. Another species we're looking at is Horiolisum, which is a upland species that you'd see more in rangeland, horse pastures, things like that, where it can be imported through hay, and it's quite toxic to livestock. So our financial assistance program, each year we allocate $15,000 towards that program, and it's a cost share program, so you can request funding for up to $2,500 to be reimbursed, and we match essentially 50% of the cost of reimbursement. We work with the landowners on a treatment, and this is for A and B rated weeds that were on the list that I just mentioned. One of the species we've been also working on that I mentioned previously was the yellow flag iris. So last year we did a lot of treatment south of Sun River in the Three Rivers area, and we'll survey again and treat it again this year in 2025. So thank you. That's a quick overview of our department. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me at 541-322-7117 or Kevin Moriarty at Deschutes.org. Thank you.